It's interesting. We didn't get to talk to you all midweek last year because there was so much uncertainty at quarterback. How nice is it to go into a season knowing that you're the guy now and this is your team?
Well, I mean, as far as I'm concerned right now, it's still an open competition. I mean, coach hasn't told me anything specifically, so but yeah, as far as I'm concerned, it's still an open competition between me and AB and Chase. So.
Is that a little unsettling for you if that's the case?
No, I mean, I focus on myself every day and focus on just getting this team better and stuff like that. So, I still feel comfortable with everything and know everything's going to work out. So.
How ready do you feel like you are for the season?
Extremely ready compared to last year. Obviously, having a year up under my belt, I now know what to do and have more command of this offense and have more command of this team. So,
how far has the offense come since spring ball?
Extremely well, just from players to coaches to everybody getting a feel for each other and getting more comfortable with each other. So, I'd say definitely more advanced than we were last year in terms of what coaches want us to do now. So,
how's the chemistry coming along with the receivers?
Really good. I mean, me and the rest of the quarterbacks, and then the whole offensive unit with the O-line to the receivers to the running backs to the tight ends, we're really all gelled well together this offseason, and so it's really showing during the fall camp and now going into week one. So.
What's Cincinnati bring to the table that you have to be aware of?
They're a man team, so we have to be aware of them being physical and stuff like that. They're a very physical team, so that's something we're looking forward to and ready to play for. So.
What does a man mean? What does that mean?
Just man-to-man. You're going to get guys or one-on-one and stuff like that.
Okay.
You're going to get a lot of one-on-one situations. So.
That game last year was obviously your first taste of college football. How much have you thought about that game and kind of getting thrown into the mix and what happened?
It's funny because I've watched that game multiple times now, and every time it's the same old story of how I was young and inexperienced, didn't really know the offense, had 3 weeks under my belt with this team and stuff like that. So and then look at now, it's a lot different. This whole team is a lot different. The attitude is different and everything about it. So I'm excited. I'm very excited for week one and to get this thing rolling.
Do you remember what you felt when you were first running onto the field that game?
Yeah, I was a little nervous, a little excited, a little bit of everything. So, but yeah, this year I'll be more cool, calm, and collected, and know what I got to do to get the job done. So.
Do you like being able to start the season with them again? I mean, some people might say obviously last season's done, but in a sense, you consider kind of the role of running back.
We really look at it as, they're a bunch of faceless opponents, and we just go out there and do our job and kind of execute. So, we really don't care who we play. It's as long as there's somebody to play at the end of the week. So, we're excited to get to play with them too.
Where do you think this offense can improve the most from year one under Chip to year two?
I think probably just making explosive plays. I think that's one thing we lacked last year. Is just kind of getting those key plays out there and making plays when we can. Again, watching last year's game, you can definitely see there was a couple plays. If we had made them, the game could have been a whole lot different. So that's really one thing we're working to improve on this year. Is just making a bunch of key plays. So.
Kyle said the same thing yesterday. That explosive plays were a big focus. Is that something that's kind of come through the coaching staff that you guys have been talking about?
No, it's been more of the players per se. That's just something we put on ourselves. That's kind of the standard we uphold here. And, so coming out here each and every day, it's just kind of that's really been our main focus is to make plays when plays present themselves. So.
When you look at the playmakers that you have, are you pretty confident that you have the players to be able to make those types of explosive plays?
Oh yeah. I'm definitely excited to see what these guys can do. Just from seeing them out here on the practice field and stuff like that, I'm definitely excited for week one and see what these guys can do. So.
Tell about the plays you could have made. I'm sure you probably watched that Mabiko play in his hands and get it in. Was that, when you watch that, is that a hard one? You're like, man, this could have changed the whole game?
Yeah, it is, but you really don't know that too, though. So, in terms of the whole game, there's probably a bunch of plays that could have been made that game that could have changed the game. So.
What's your view of the offensive line from last year to this year?
Just their confidence in themselves, their chemistry in themselves, and just how they're all working together and being cohesive and stuff like that. Really starting vibes, really starting to mesh well together, and really picking up on offense well. So.
How much does that give you confidence that what those guys can do now? There's continuity there. There's comfort level both ways.
I think really just with the whole offense. That's really what you get out of everybody. Everybody knows what everybody else is going to do and stuff like that. So, yeah, it's very comforting for a quarterback to know that the guy to the left of you, the guy to the right of you, and the guys up front and knowing what they're doing and they're confident in what they're doing too. So.
And also with Josh Kelly, you know what you can do.
Yeah, exactly. I'm very excited for Josh come week 1. Now that he's back and fully healthy and stuff like that, yeah, I'm ready to see what he can do.